Red FM.
I would rate Tip very highly. We have a great respect for Tipperary hurling, and rivalry between Cork and Tip has always been very intense. And I think when it comes to Championship Day, I think both sides brings out the best in each other. Regardless of what's there. But definitely Tipperary team unlucky not to win the All Ireland last year. I suppose one or two big decisions didn't go their way. Not saying they were right or wrong, but had they gone their way, then Tip could be All Ireland champions.
They'll obviously come into next week's game. It's their first game of this year's championship. They'll come in hurting from that All Ireland final defeat last year, and you're going to have to be on your guard from that, obviously.
Oh, without a doubt. And even when the draw was made back at the end of last year, we knew this was always going to be a very big game for Cork hurling. And we knew then, both Dennis and the management team, that we had to, we'd have to be playing at 100, 110, if not 120% to take Tip. But they'll be coming down hurting. They'll want to recover for the loss of last year. But we've trained well over the winter. We believe we'll be well prepared, and we're going to give it our very best shot.
And in terms of the overall scheme of things, there seems to be a bit of a pecking order there. Obviously Kilkenny are at the top, Tip and Galway probably coming second. Do you see Cork coming behind that then?
I would, and maybe right that probably over the last few years on form and stuff. Yes, I think probably that is probably the way everybody sees it. But I believe that Cork on their day, and this Cork team with some of the new players coming in, if they do strike form, then I'm sure we can live with the best of them on any day in the championship. So we're taking just next Sunday. We're not looking beyond that. It's a very, very big game. Our aim, we want to go out, take on Tip, and hopefully go and win the game on Sunday. That's what we're hoping to do. And it'll come down to performance, and it'll be the team that will want it most, I think, will come out on top.
There was a big buzz around the county coming up to the league final against Galway. Obviously disappointing to come out the wrong side of it. How much of a setback was that?
I suppose it wasn't, we didn't see it as a huge setback. I suppose we were disappointed in two ways. We set out in the league, at the start of the league, said we wanted to be at the action end, we want to be in the qualifying stages. And we said once we got to there, we wanted to win it. So I suppose in the league final, two things right. You don't want to lose national finals. We hadn't won the National League in quite a long time, and we really went down there too with the intention of, and asking guys to really go out and step up to the plate. And I suppose really Galway took the game to us. We had probably a number of players that probably when the pressure came on didn't actually perform to the best of our ability. So on those, we had two disappointing aspects on that. But we didn't see it as setting us back anything. We always felt we were in a good place. Galway had gave a terrific performance that night. They were very impressive, and it taught us a thing or two about our team as well. And it taught the players a few things. That we're to beat Tipperary, that type of a performance won't do.
Has it affected the belief of the players though? Did you have to restore their confidence afterwards?
No, I don't think so. It's fellas are obviously a little bit disappointed. It's been a while since they were in a National League final and are in a national final, and a bit disappointed, but we regrouped, and training has gone well for the last couple of weeks, and form is good in the camp. We're taking it, we're just looking at this game. It's a big game for us, and we're looking forward to it.
How much of a factor will it be that Tip have won the last 3 championship meetings between the sides? Have the lads been trying to use that as motivation in the last few weeks?
I suppose there's a lot of things you could try and use motivation in the championship. Obviously, Tip winning the last 3 championships, it's a big driving factor. I wouldn't say it's not a significant driving factor, but we need to start winning championship games against the big counties again. And this is our first test, and this is our first challenge, and we're going down there to be up for it, and we're going to give it one hell of a shot.
And how much are you enjoying the role of selector yourself? Obviously you came in just over a year ago, very difficult job in the circumstances at the time, but you've had a full pre-season now, a full winter of training, so obviously better prepared this time round.
Oh yeah, certainly. better prepared, I suppose. Last year it all happened right. It was come nearly the end of March, 1st of April when we kicked off. Championship was only about 5 or 6 weeks away. So we didn't have much time to prepare. We performed well, but obviously at this level it's not about it's about performing and winning. And we didn't win any of the we lost to Tipperary. We beat Offaly, but we lost to Galway. So we had a good winter training from the 1st of January, and we feel we're much better prepared. The guys have a lot of work done, and it should stand to them, and we're certainly in a much better position. From a selector point of view, it has been very busy, and we do believe that we have a very good, very strong squad now. Brought in some new players, and the older players are stepping up to the plate. The younger players are blending in well, and we're hopeful that that'll take us over the winning line on Sunday.
Just on the injury front, Pat, what's the update on Tom Kenny?
It's 50-50 at the moment, right? He slight hamstring tear last Sunday. No, he hasn't. We're just waiting on the medical advice, and hopefully next week we'll have a decision on that.
And if he was to miss out, he'd obviously be a huge loss because he's been in good form in the league.
So any player at this stage, that's been established on the squad, any player that gets injured a week before championship, particularly we'll say player of Tom's profile, lots of those type of players is always kind of a big one. But we've enough. We believe our squad is strong enough. We proved that in the league by the way we rotated players, and every fellow we asked to come in actually did perform, and perform very well. So we have faith in our panel, and there's a lot of guys that are just willing to step in there, and we're very comfortable with that, and we're confident in their ability. So from where we see it, we're hopeful that everybody is 100% fit. We have a couple like Thomas, we'll say 50-50. So we just have to wait till next week.
Red FM.